Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be feeding some tortoises and just doing some basic maintenance in the enclosures. If planning on or keeping outdoor tortoises, things in this video might be important, so stick around. So our first task today is to change out their water bowls. I use concrete when I build them. They hold water, they're very durable. Even this 100-pound sulcata can't crack it, so definitely a great design idea for a watering hole for your outdoor tortoise. Now, the reason I don't use standard water dishes is I find that ants love to create their mound just underneath that water dish. And I don't know about you, but I do not want ants of any kind in my enclosures. So I use these concrete ponds as a much more durable option, and I have yet to worry about ants. Now, the reason I'm spraying water in like this is to just mix everything up, stir everything up, because soon we're going to be brushing everything out of here. Now, pro tip when building a concrete pond, it's ideal to have it as wide or wider than a push broom. I find these work really well for clearing them out fast. Now, what I typically do is I'll just let the water run and I will continuously brush everything out of this, so all that's left is just fresh, clean water. Now, while we wait for Tess's pool to fill up, we're going to feed him a nice head of romaine lettuce. Hey, Bubba. Now, Tess is a sulcata tortoise, otherwise known as Centricelli sulcata. The sulcata tortoise is the third largest species of tortoise in the world, being beat by the Aldabra and the mighty Galapagos tortoise. You can find these guys in Africa, more specifically around the fringes of the Sahara Desert. They are a burrowing species, so these guys can actually dig 15-30 foot tunnels underground. Now, the reason they do that is, of course, in Africa it's going to be pretty stinking hot outside during most of the year, so they use these tunnels to escape the extreme heat in the middle of the day, and they're usually out and about in the mornings and the evening, which would be known as crepuscular. These guys eat tons of vegetation, high fiber diet, no fruit, very little protein. I'm just going to let him finish off the rest of this head of romaine. And I did sprinkle some Missouri around his pen as well. So this way it's a little more enriching for him to actually have to look around for his food rather than me just hand feeding him all the time. So a quick update on my two male RedFoots. They are getting along a lot better now. I think they've decided who is the alpha among the group and who's going to be breeding with the females. All these guys are coming out because they hear the water. Now, redfoots you'll typically find in South America. There are different geological variants of the species, like the cherry head who retains that red head. With these redfoots, however, they typically only have that red head when they're born, and it eventually becomes yellow as they mature. So today I'm feeding these guys some romaine, cantaloupe, and Missouri tortoise diet. I have been seeing tons of breeding activity with these guys, so last weekend I decided to take my two females to work with me and get them x-rayed. Unfortunately, there were no eggs forming, but I'm almost positive this summer I'm going to get the first clutch, so I will definitely keep you guys updated. As some of you may know, I do work in the veterinary field. I have about 7+ years of experience. Doesn't mean I know everything. And my goal is to use all that knowledge that I've accumulated over the years to give these animals their best possible life. And lastly, we have the young tortoises. We have the Burmese star, one redfoot and one cherryhead. We're just gonna give these guys a nice soak. This way we're ensuring that they're properly hydrated. Now, one way to ensure that your tortoise is a healthy specimen is they should feel heavier than they actually look. These guys got some nice weight on them. Wow, absolutely beautiful markings. Just this species as a whole is probably in my top 3 favorite tortoises for sure. And we have the cherry head. He's doing very well, definitely coming out of his shell, so to speak. And we have the young RedFoot, quite a cantankerous female. She is always go, go, go. Now, while we have these guys soaking, I have a head of escarole. This is a great feed for tortoises. You can find this at your local grocery store in the produce section. And again, you don't want to be just feeding them romaine, because variety is key for a healthy tortoise. And so, we finished pretty much all the chores involved in owning a tortoise. Frankly, there wasn't a whole lot of poop to pick up today, so I'm just gonna save that for tomorrow. But that's all for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you don't mind liking and subscribing the video, it helps the channel grow. I do plan on getting other types of reptiles in the near future, likely this summer, so I would definitely stay tuned. It'll be one species of snake and one species of monitor. So I'll let you guys try to guess in the comments as to what I will be getting. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.